Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give you 8 latest defense updates. Number 1, analysis for Astra Mk1 integration on LCA Tejas. The Aeronautical Development Agency has issued a tender for a crucial analysis project related to the integration of the Astra Mki air-to-air missile on the light combat aircraft. This project focuses on ensuring the reliability and safety of this integration. The tender calls for a reliability and safety analysis for Astra Mk1 integration on LCA. This analysis will play a vital role in minimizing potential risks associated with the Astra missiles integration into the LCA Tejas fighter jet. Next, light tank chassis for new self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. DRDO is likely to propose the development of a self-propelled anti-aircraft gun variant based on its indigenously developed light tank. This proposal comes in response to the Indian Army's long-standing requirement for 104 units of mobile short-range air defense systems. Next, life extension for MiG-29K fighter jet fleet. The Indian Navy is reportedly exploring options to extend the operational life of its MiG-29K fighter jets beyond the initial retirement timeline of 2035. This move comes amidst delays in the procurement of a replacement aircraft under the twin-engine deck-based fighter program, that is TEDBF. The TEDBF program aimed at acquiring new carrier-borne fighters is yet to receive crucial approval from the Cabinet Committee on Security. This delay is expected to push back the program's timeline significantly. Next, why India should opt for a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. India's strategic vision has long included the development of a formidable naval presence to secure its vast maritime interests. Central to this vision is the construction of a third aircraft carrier, the indigenous aircraft carrier, a proposed 65,000-ton behemoth capable of housing 54 fighters. As India debates the specifics of IAC-3, the idea of making it nuclear powered and equipping it with electromagnetic catapults has emerged as a crucial consideration. Here are the compelling reasons why India should proceed with a nuclear powered aircraft carrier. One of the most significant advantages of a nuclear powered aircraft carrier is its virtually unlimited operational range and endurance. Unlike conventional carriers that requires frequent refueling, a nuclear-powered vessel can operate for years without refueling. This capability is particularly vital for India. Next, India moves forward with theaterization of armed forces. India is taking a significant step towards reforming its military structure with the theaterization of its armed forces. This long-awaited initiative, gaining momentum under the current government, aims to create a more unified and efficient defense apparatus. The theaterization plan comes nearly a decade after China implemented a similar restructuring of its People's Liberation Army. Next, India, Australia, Indonesia conclude trilateral maritime security workshop. The second edition of India, Australia, Indonesia trilateral maritime security workshop concluded on Friday after discussing the ongoing maritime security challenges and opportunities for collaboration between the three maritime neighbors in the region. The theme of the workshop was Indian Ocean Region, collaborative efforts to enhance regional maritime security, which was chosen to discuss ongoing maritime security challenges and opportunities for collaboration between the three maritime neighbors in the region. Next, Prithvi Defense Vehicle Deployment. In a recent interview with Bharat Shakti Editor-in-Chief Nitin A. Gokhale, Commander A. Madhav Rao, retired Chairman and Managing Director of Bharat Dynamics Limited, shed light on India's advancement in ballistic missiles defense. The focus of the discussion was the Prithvi Defense Vehicle, an anti-ballistic missile designed to eliminate incoming threats in the exoatmosphere. The PDV is a two-stage solid-fueled interceptor missile manufactured by BDL. This formidable weapon operates at an altitude range of 50 kilometers to 180 kilometers, targeting ballistic missiles with the exoatmosphere. The key feature of the PW is its DRDO-developed imaging infrared seeker. This technology enables the PDV to differentiate between the actual warheads and potential decoys and assuring precise targeting. Next, funding for indigenous gas turbine development. Bengaluru-based deep tech startup Navdrishti Aerospace, a pioneer in indigenous gas turbine engine deployment, has secured a funding of Rs 3 crore from IIMA Ventures. This investment will fuel the development of a fuel-tex combustor prototype through rigorous testing of the fuel injector and combustor components. Thank you.